host, the legendary Big Evil himself, Jamie Harris.
Hi folks, this is Jamie Harris, the Big Evil himself, and welcome to the March issue of Big Evil's Lair. Along with me, my co-host, as always, Matt Proskin. What's going on, buddy?
Not much.
How you doing?
Are we still calling the show Big Evil's Lair after
course,
last month's Buns of Steel episode? I thought maybe we would call it Big Evil's Buns or something along those lines.
I would really just hope that we would just leave that in the past.
Well, truthfully enough, we've gotten hundreds of responses on the site in support of your need to do Buns of Steel. They felt that, you know, if that was a personal thing that you needed to address, you know, we caught you in a moment of weakness, and you know, nobody's judging you.
All right.
If you felt that.
Look. All right. I'm not gonna lie. You know, the proof's in the video, folks. I actually tried Buns of Steel. I'm gonna leave it at that. But I'm done. I'm never gonna do Buns of Steel again. I don't recommend you guys do Buns of Steel for powerlifting. So let's leave it at that. Okay. Let's not bring it up again. Right. Don't bring it up again.
So like this past weekend, no Buns of Steel. So what did you do?
I didn't do Buns of Steel. Actually, folks, this weekend I went to the 2011 Arnold Schwarzenegger Classic in Columbus, Ohio. Aha, that's where I went.
Is that interesting?
Well, I bumped into a bunch of people.
Yeah.
First off, I like to say that I was at the House of Pain. And man, Rick Brewer was there with the crew from Texas, and man, I mean, it was jumping. I mean, Rick has awesome new shirts. Again, that's where I got this new shirt for this month. Awesome clothes. I mean, it was jam packed, and all I can say is just awesome. I mean, the whole the House of Pain booth had people constantly around it.
Yeah.
And as always, we got to bump into Rick. And then Billy Minimal was actually there, and I spent some time with Billy. I think also I'd like to take this time right now to introduce, which we spent some time down at their booth, Big Evil's Lair is proud to announce our new sponsor of the show, GNC, man.
Yeah, and what a great addition they are. They have a new line of products, the Beyond Raw series.
And you could also pick the new lineup of Beyond Raw at www.gnc.com or at any local GNC store throughout the world. They carry this line, and it's just a great product. Yeah. Well, also this weekend there's some great lifting going on. Shout out to Dave Hoff and AJ Roberts from Westside Barbell. We had him on the show the last couple of months. AJ Roberts. At 308, it's at the all-time 308 world record at the SPF meet in Knoxville, Tennessee this weekend with a 1140 squat, 870 bench, and a 810 deadlift, I believe it was, but he totaled 2825. And then Dave Hoff at 275 set the all-time 275 world record at 2805, where he squatted 1110. He benched 880, and he pulled 810.
Those are some impressive.
Yeah, those are really, incredible. So shout out to you guys. Again, you know, we're big fans of you guys, and we appreciate you being on Big Evil's Lair. On the show this month, Matt, we have two super guests. Again, like every month on Big Evil's Lair, we have Joe Shavlowski, 148-pound world record holder in the bench press, 600-pound bench press, man. Awesome lifter. Joe was actually down at the Arnold with us, and incredible guy, super nice guy. So he's going to be on Billy's Pit this month with Billy. And then, folks, a very special interview with a name that we talked about on the show a whole bunch of times, and one of my personal friends from the past, the legendary deadlifter Gary Heisey. And we talked to Gary about his career back in the 80s and 90s, and all the big meets he did, and all the big numbers he did. You know, Gary has deadlifted some crazy weights. His biggest deadlift ever was a 925 at super heavyweight. But that record stood for almost 15 years, Matt, until Andy Bolton actually pulled 1,000. So you know, just the test of time, his lifts have stood. Awesome, awesome lifting. And so we will be back after these messages with the interviews. Yeah, this month on the show, Matt, these are some awesome interviews. You know, you have mega deadlifter Gary Hazy, mega deadlifter from the past. Then you got Joe Szalowski benching 600, 148. I mean, these lifts every month get better and better and better and more incredible, actually.
They really do. They really do. Hey, don't you have a meet coming up?
Yeah, I do. Folks, we're about 3 weeks out from my meet right now. It will be April 3rd at Mike Barvecchio's Monster Bench Press Deadlift Open. It's going to be in, I believe that's Moon Township. That's right out by the airport in Pittsburgh. So any of you guys in the Pittsburgh area want to come on up, you know, give Big Evil some support and ask him to be there.
Hello everybody, it's time once again for the 12th annual Pittsburgh Monster Bench Press and Deadlift out in Moon Township, PA at the Crown Plaza Hotel. And after a 16-year hiatus from the lifting platform, Big Evil Jamie Harris is coming back to compete at this meet and show you what he's got. Come on in here, brother.
Well, let me just tell you folks, it's good to be back on the powerlifting scene in Pittsburgh. April 3rd, 2011, at the Crown Plaza Hotel, Game of Honor. The Big Evil will return, the Big Evil Magic, the Big Evil Entourage, and the Big Evil Excitement as I roll through the Crown Plaza with my entourage, putting out big numbers, and the after party, big man, Crown Plaza Hotel. So make your way down, April 3rd, 10 o'clock start. Give Mike Barvecchio a call. 12th annual Monster Bench Open. The Big Evil will be there with entourage in tow. And let me tell you folks, the excitement will be back. Be there.
The hottest ticket in town.
You're doing both lifts?
I'm doing both lifts.
What are you thinking about maybe shooting for on the deadlift?
Well, in the bench, I tell you too, I finally got my Rage X working the way I want, and I've just been actually using some lighter weights. Now we went to 385, so I'm not really sure where my bench is going to end up. I'm figuring maybe somewhere in the low fours. And my deadlift, I'm figuring somewhere over 60. A little bit over 600 maybe, so I'm shooting for maybe a little over 4 in the bench and a little over 6 in the deadlift at 242, which, you know, my first meet back, I'll be pretty happy with that. It'll be a great time. It's always a great meet.
Can I just say something? I just think it's kind of funny. Joe lifts about 100-pound weight class less than you, and is benching around the same weight that you plan on deadlifting.
Okay.
Just think that's interesting.
It does put things in a different type of perspective, doesn't it? Yes.
Wow. Well, I'll give you this much. It's looking pretty good, and it's looking like you're getting your gear to work a little bit better for you. You're getting more comfortable and everything. So, I mean, I think you're well on your way.
Now, I will tell you this, folks. Injured Advanced Designs has been very helpful and instrumental in me preparing for this meet as far as getting my gear together and helping me size my gear better, and I can't thank John Inzer enough for that. And, you know, this is the first step back into, you know, competing again. I mean, this is my first meet, and I'm going to take it from there. I think sometime in the fall, I'm going to train for a 3-way meet. I'm going to squat, bench, and deadlift. We have been squatting, but I don't feel I'm ready yet to take that step. Right. So we're going to bench and deadlift first, and we're going to go on from there. So again, I'd like to thank Inzer Advanced Designs personally, thank John Inzer for his help. The best powerlifting gear on the market, bar none.
For sure. And folks, don't forget, you can follow Big Evil's progress the whole way up to the day of the meet on Twitter and our Facebook page. And if you guys have any comments or any videos that you would like to share, our Facebook page is open. Feel free, check us out, post on the wall. You know, we can get a dialogue going. It's really, we've gotten a lot of great responses and feedback off of Facebook. So,
that's about it for this month, Matt.
yeah. We had some great interviews. Again, want to thank our newest sponsor, GNC, and
Indoor Advanced Designs.
Advanced
As
Designs.
always, the best power gear on the market today. Powerlifting USA. The greatest powerlifting magazine in the world. And House of Pain Activewear. As you can see, they make the best ironwear on the market today. And keeping the Big Evil style and profound as in every month. I mean, you know, they don't do bad by you either. I mean, you know, there's a lot to work with. They have to make special sizes. I was talking to Rick Brewer the other day. He told me that he can make a special size. Like this new shirt Matt has, it has a special pocket for your stomach, for your big, you know, overkill stomach. And he had to make the sleeves a little smaller. So, you know, I call Rick. He makes special size shirts for you. Small arms, you know. He calls this new shirt, he calls it the Oompa Loompa, the Bell shirt. Oh, it's only a special made shirt for Matt. So if you were interested in a Bell shirt, you'd have to call and get, you know, probably the same measurements that Matt has. But other than that, you know, and then he has to take my stomach in a whole bunch. He has to make the waist real small and cut the arms out real big for my arms.
And stitch them up a little bit so that they stay rolled.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jamie Harris.
I'm Matt Proskin.
And you are watching Big Evil's Lair. God bless until next month. Adios.